What's up, everybody, and good morning. It's Carpo. It's I think April 30th or 31st, 2014. Sorry, no, wait, it's May 2nd. I should have known that. Yesterday was my anniversary, and I made a video that I was going to do a part 2 to today. I don't know what happened to it. I guess maybe I never pushed record on the camera. I don't know. Maybe it's lost on another thing. But anyway, I made this video about intention and how much intention gets a lot of credit these days, and it becomes this almost passe, like this, you can do whatever you want, you can be whatever you want. But intention to me is intending something to happen, or something in your life that you need bettered. And it could be something very mundane. For me, yesterday, and the reason why I made the video was because I wanted to go to a Modest Mouse concert. We used to go see them all the time, back before they became popular, and it was easy to get tickets. This time they sold out really quick. Not only did they sell out really quick, but they did a ticketless entry system to McMenamins. McMenamins is like a local group of pubs, and they have like the Kennedy Center and the Kennedy School where they do shows and plays, and they have the Baghdad Theater where they play like old movies and you can drink beer. Really cool place. They tried the ticketless entry system because they wanted to prevent scalpers. As it turned out, you could only buy 2 tickets at a time with 1 credit card. So what people were doing is going on Craigslist and saying, I'll sell you my other ticket for $200, $150. I refused to pay that much for $35 ticket, $33 ticket. And so my son, his wife had got my son's girlfriend bought my wife as a gift a ticket, gave her a ticket to the show to go with my son. And as it turned out, it was on the same day as our anniversary. So she felt guilty going, didn't want to go alone. I told her, don't worry, we'll just play it by ear, and at the last minute it'll work out. My son called us yesterday and said, he found 2 tickets and he's going to meet the guy down there. I said, well, how much does he want? He said, $300 for 2 tickets, $150 each. And I told him to call the guy back and say no, because I have faith in my intention, and I put it out there to the universe. I'm going to buy a ticket, and I'm not paying more than $100. And I told my wife before we left, I said, I'm going to get a ticket for $75. That's the most I want to pay. She's like, you're not going to find one. And my son's like, there's no way you're going to find one for that much. And the doors opened in 20 minutes, and everybody was, what are we going to do? I'm like, just wait for it, see what happens. It's like, let's go on Craigslist real quick on her phone. She found a Craigslist ad for 2 tickets for $200. I said, call him. Not only that, they were hard copy tickets, so I didn't have to meet anybody at the door. So I called the guy up, said, hey, will you take $150 for him? He said, sure, I'll do it. I just want to get him sold. The show's starting soon. And I walked down the street. He was about a block away, it turns out. Met up with him, walked up, handed him $150, got the tickets, got in the line. We got in the show. Here's the funniest part. I got what I wanted through intention. Put it out there to the universe that I wanted this to happen. Funniest thing was, my wife and I, as we're walking in line, I'd show him the tickets, and he just glances and waves me in. And then we go up to the other door, and he stamps my hand, boom, and I'm in. And I'm like, great, I have 2 tickets in my hand that were never even checked, never torn, and I could walk outside and probably resell them for $100. See, once you have a stamp, you can come in and out. And so I went in there and I fought with my moral values for a few minutes, thinking, I bought these tickets, it was my choice. To do the right thing is to just enjoy the show and forget about it. I shouldn't have to make money. Yes, I spent more than I should have, but that was my choice. Is it right to go sell those tickets to someone else? I walked outside and we all went out between the sets before Modest Mouse came on, and I didn't know what to do. Everybody went back inside, and I'm like, so I took the tickets and I stuck them in a sign right there, and like on the sidewalk, right by the front door, just sticking up so somebody would walk by and find them. So I hope somebody did find them. I really do, and I feel really good about it. I feel good about getting my price. My intention worked out. I didn't have to pay crazy amount of money for a ticket. $75 is fair, And they were hard copy tickets. And another thought was to keep the tickets as kind of a memorabilia. And but if I could get somebody in the show for free, I mean, it just seems right. But to charge someone just seemed wrong. And I felt like if I wanted my intention to be fulfilled, I have to follow the pattern, natural law, which is to not take more than my share. And so I did. And it was a really good show. We had a really good time. And it proved to me once again that it's not just about intention behind things that you need necessarily, but because this is usually the way we look at it, only things that we need we should be intending towards. But sometimes you want to have a little bit of fun, and it's not asking too much to get something for a fair price. And it's not like I'm begging the universe to give me $75 ticket for one that cost $150. I just don't want to pay $150 for a $30 ticket. So anyway, it's out there. It was a great show, and it's well worth the intention. But you got to have faith in your ability to help hold your intention strong in your mind. I mean, even 15 minutes away from the doors opening, I just you know something's going to come up. You just got to keep with it. Don't get worried. My son, he's 19. He was just like, I can't believe you did that. It's like you just gotta. I guess once you've been to enough concerts, you know that there's people last minute at the door always trying to sell stuff. So anyway, there's my video on intention. Peace, everybody.